what outsourcing masculinity means. It means embodied masculinity is when a man has his own masculinity, physical presence, protection, responsibility, boundary keeping, stewardship, bearing consequences in one's own body, not outsourcing it to somebody else. Okay. Outsourced masculinity. What does it look like? Authority without presence. Overseas manufacturing. Power without risk. Same thing. Control without accountability. Rules without relationship. Decisions without bodily cost. In other words, sovereignty moved from the person into a system. External source of power sets up a codependent relationship, driving addictions. We all know the word codependent now. We know that's another word for mentally ill. And that word codependent, we have addictions like I had a shopping addiction, an eating addiction. We can have a sex addiction, a gambling addiction, all kinds of addictions. So how does Christianity outsource masculinity? What is outsourced? The moral authority goes to God. Everything goes to God. Judgment, protection, punishment, sovereignty, all God and church hierarchy. I mean, Christianity teaches the cross is the only ladder to heaven. Well, I didn't go to the church to experience enlightenment all the time, but we'll get to that in a minute, okay? Resulting masculine psychology, obedience replaces agency. Well, were they obedient when they killed 3 to 6 million heretics because they didn't believe that the cross is the only ladder to heaven? Were they obedient? Submission replaces responsibility. I mean, let's look at Manifest Destiny when men were asked to kill Native American women and children. How do you think that impacted their mental health? But definitely submission replaces responsibility. If you want to see a great movie on that, Legends of the Fall. Realized weakness. External father figure, God. Fear-based morality. Men no longer say, I protect, I decide, I bear the cost. They are trained to say, God commands, the church decides. Disembodied masculinity. Masculinity becomes deferred upward, right? Communism, outsourcing masculinity to the party and history. I have a master's degree in East Asian religious studies. I speak Chinese. I was in China in 92, 93, and 95, and I haven't been back. Okay, so let's look at it. What is outsourced? Moral authority. Moral authority goes to ideology, right? Justice is the historical process. Violence is, necessity. I was in Tibet, and a lot of their monasteries were just destroyed. China too. Judgment goes to the party. Responsibility to the collective, right? So communism outsources our responsibility to an external power. So we have no internal authority. When a person has no internal authority, they're easily controlled. But early Christianity, like Jesus and Mary Magdalene were teaching, is inner authority. That I don't need the cross to access heaven. I'm the only person that has sovereignty over my soul. When I learn how to turn my wounds into wisdom, then I will naturally expand my emotional range, become more emotionally mature, be less easy to control, and, expand my emotional range to include enlightenment.